Hello, this is Solomon Davis from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade on the right side with confidence. Today is actually July 7th, 2017, and this is my weekly trade review, where I talk about a weekly trade on the NASDAQ, looking at a NASDAQ future chart, trading NASDAQ future contract, or right also I'm trading QQQ. If you check out our newsletter, you'll see where I'm talking about different option trades now. But check out our website, this new website at rightsideTrading.com. Join us, contact us if you'd like to get some training. Let you know this is all for educational purposes only. Get educated, get educated, get educated. Make sure you check with your significant other, your financial advisor, to see if trading is something suitable for you. Because trading is risky. You can and will lose money at trading. So let me just jump right on into the trade. You can see, you'll see why I'm kind of late on this once I bring up the display. Like I said, this is my weekly trade review. Today is July 7th, 2017. But this is for the week of June 26th through June 30th. And as you're going to see, this wasn't a really exciting week. And anybody who follow me and know how I do this trade and how I look at this trade, you'll see it was like a no trade week. Because we look at this is just one of many strategies that I have. But this particular strategy did provide a trade. And as if you saw my newsletter, I did actually have a different trade, a next best play trade that was recorded in it on one of the days, and you'll see that on the chart. But let's look at it. First of all, we look at a 5-minute candle. Red, we trade down. Green, we trade up. We look to make 5 points or more on these trades. We look to lose 5 points or less on these trades. But on June 26th, it was greater than 10. That's one of the rules that I have in place. If that first 5-minute candle is greater than 10 from low to high, it's a no trade. Because again, if we're only trying to make 10 points, really I usually get around 10 points on these trades or 5 points on these trades, and it's already a move twice as much than I expected move that we're looking for anyway. It's probably not enough room for us to make money in the direction, the color of that candle. If it's red, it may not go down 10 more points. If it's green, it may not go up 10 more points. It's best to just end up passing on that trade based on the studies that I've done on this particular trading strategy. So that's why it's a no trade. The same thing with a doji. A doji gives us no direction. Again, we do not know. Based on my studies, it was best for me to pass on those trades whenever I see a doji, no matter if it's a green doji or red doji. I look for the next best play, or I look at the rest of my rules and it can make a decision on how I want to trade that opening, or if I even trade that opening. So let's look at this. June 26th was no trade. June 27th was no trade. June 28th, all during the week it was no trade, as you can see here. So, but let's take a look at the chart and see what that looks like on the chart. Let me bring the chart up. And this right here is on. I'm gonna have QQQ on one side, like I've been doing here with these, and this is the NQ. Because right now, what I am trading QQQ, and this is the one trade that I did. Again, if you know, I'm a bullish trader, so I look for entry to buy usually, and I actually recorded this. I just got screenshots, but this is the trade that I actually took, and it was just a little short trade from down here up to this point right here. Because again, these lines and this particular indicator that you're looking at here, you will not find anywhere else. This is a custom indicator that a partner of mine and I have created that we use for trading the NASDAQ or trading really any stock. And we use it for it. We do use it for any stock because the basics of this is just kind of just it's based on just like pivots are calculated, but we got our own little twist to it that seems to work out pretty good for us. So that's all I want to say about that. But as you can see, based on our little indicator here, it did hit the top here, and if you was in the short in this market, you did make a pretty good penny on that, on the NASDAQ. But let's take a look at it on this QQQ. But let's take a look how that trade worked. That first 5-minute candle was greater than 10. We look at the low and the high of this candle. The low of this candle was 36. I'll just say the high was 48, so that's greater than 10. So we end up passing on that trade. Let's go to the next day. Okay. Again, we had a greater than 10 candle. The low of that candle was 34. The high of that candle was 59. Again, you end up passing on that trade. And let's see what it looks like over here on QQQ chart. Just right here on that day, it didn't look that bad on this one, but actually when you open it up, you can see it was a big candle, and that's all we're really looking for. And based on my other lines, we can see that it could have took a short again that day and made some great money on that day. Let's go to the next day. Over here, this was the Doji day. Let's bring it in, see what it looked like. Doji, no trade. This market was going sideways. Didn't sound like you didn't know where it was going to go. So again, you end up passing on that trade. Let's see what happened here. It ended up going down, and then it did bounce and go back up. So you had a short play to the downside if you was in the short in this market, like the first couple of days. But you had to have a point where you want to reverse this trade and go long on it. Okay, let's go to the next day. There, let me go to the next day over here. Okay, this was another greater than 10. Let's see what that candle looked like. And there's that candle here. The low of that candle was 12. The high of that candle was 33. Is that right? Yep. 12 to 33. So that was greater than 10. Again, you end up passing on that trade. That was a red candle, but it did go down, end up going down. But again, and based on my other indicator here, it was at a point, this market was already trending down. It was at a pivot point. This white line is a pivot for this particular custom indicator. And you could, if you wanted to trade this, you could have traded down if you stopped just above this area here. Let's go to the next day. On QQQ, that was another greater than 10 day. Let's go here. Okay, and this was the 30th, the last day. This is Friday. And we got that first, that's not the first candle. Oh, it's that candle right there. Let's see if I got this one right. That was down here at, look like a 66. What's the low? The low was actually, let me look at this again. The low was 67, and the high was 79. So again, that's greater than 10. Again, I'm looking at low to high, and based on where the market is at, that was a greater than 10. You just end up passing on that, and you look for the next best play. And let's take a look at it over here. Based on this right here, how it opened. You'd have been looking at that. You'd have been at this pivot. You might have wanted to trade. You might have wanted to trade it down, but then it shot up on you. Maybe you would have got stopped out if you waited until and shorted it at this level. It may have worked out for you. You'd have waited and been patient. But another thing on these trades, if you notice, I usually look to make anywhere to 10 cents to 20 cents on this trade. Usually it's 15 cents, anywhere from 10, I say 10 cents to 20 cents on this trade. So on a QQQ, and if you trade in a zero point 0.5 delta, you need the market to move at least 50 cents for you on this particular thing. And this market been moving well more than 50 cents for you on this thing on a drop. This is like 138.30 all the way down to 137.20. So that's over a dollar move down. So trying to squeeze, 10 cents, 20 cents on an option is doable, and that's how you make your money. Look at our newsletter, and I talk a little bit more about expectation and the money that you can be making on these types of options, and get a little bit more detail on that there. But let me just switch back to the trade thing. Again, on June 26th, all week long, no trade. It was greater than 10 on Wednesday. We had a doji. So this is Solomon from Right Side Trading, where you can learn to trade with confidence on the right side. And this is my weekly trade review for June 26th through June 30th. Thank you guys for viewing. Please join. Check us out. Let me bring the website back up. Check out Right Side Trading. Enter your name. Sign up for some of our free videos and updates that we also provide. Join us. Check us out. If you're interested, you can email me, at Solomon at rightsidetrading.com, or you can just email us in general, info at rightsidetrading.com. You can call me directly at 727-69-QQQ-09. Again, thank you for viewing. Have a great week trading. Talk to you later. Bye.